Thank you so much. I don't know how I can follow up with an Olympic runner in the district, but Mayor, there are a couple of items I want to engage with you on. Specifically, Congressman Al Green recently authored some legislation that the House approved to change the federal levels of chromium-6. You know, locally we've been dealing with chromium-6 in the water in Ely for several years, and we know that's a federal deal. And some residents are in support of this legislation for sure, but some residents are calling for a cancer study, cluster study in that area to confirm if there's linkage in 77099. And so I want to talk to you about that and what the city, and I know it's been done throughout the city in certain areas, but I want to connect with you on that to see if it's feasible. I sent you a text message last week. We had a great town hall with HPD.
Yeah, got that.
Troy Finner was absolutely wonderful and gracious for coming out and just having real raw conversation with the residents at Tracy G Community Center. We had great representation from West Side and the Midwest command centers, and they were great. We almost had a full house. We had translators. We had representatives from Solid Waste, Health Department, Department of Neighborhoods, Super Neighborhoods, and support from our International Southwest Management District. So getting people involved, we're coming back out, and they were able to connect with neighbors and share information. So it was a good day, and we're still working on that. One of the issues that came up from that conversation, a couple talked about the violence and crime happening at apartment complexes and the resistance of property management or landlords kind of owning that and having a conversation. And I know Chief Finner has convened law enforcement and clubs, but we are having this this issue on, within our apartment complexes. So if it's a possibility for us to convene apartment owners to talk about public safety, I think that would be healthy. Closing the gates, having lights, just some basic things where people feel safe. And we were talking about jobs earlier today. Just want to remind employers that are ready to get Houstonians back to work. We're hosting a job fair in District F on August 14th. Please email my office and my chief of staff if you would like to participate, and would like to invite the vendors that we discussed today to actively close those jobs in our district. Mayor, one of the things that I quietly I deal with is that I'll be here 4 years and I won't be able to give Piney Point what they deserve. And so Piney Point, they're constantly dealing with car dealerships and commercial businesses taking over residential properties and expanding their business. And so Piney Point had 5 original neighborhoods. They now have 100 wood frame homes remaining. So we've been working with the planning department, but if possible, I would like for you to be available to walk that neighborhood so you can see the type of, it's territorial, it's predatorial and how they're taking over. And these residents are elderly. And I quietly wonder if I'll be able to be effective for them. And so I really would like support so we can protect that neighborhood and protect their homes. And
I think we can do that in that area.
Yes, they're literally just purchasing residential lots, tearing down the homes and expanding their business in their neighborhood.
I'll come out.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And then congratulations to Comcast. They released their lift zones. District F has a lift zone at Tracy G Community Center. So for those who are still lacking access to, digital access, you can come to Tracy G and have full access to all of those resources. And then just to circle back about the, talking about jobs again, I think it's a wonderful opportunity with the consent decree to put Houstonians back to work for 15 years. Some people will probably work on that project and build their career. And so if there's something that we can support in District F with helping the administration do that, I would love the opportunity to actively get people in trades connected to those jobs. And I believe, and then tomorrow I'll be at Bel Air West, their annual meeting, talking to them about the Ely Community Center, the water fee increase, and a couple of other items. Thank you much.